what I couldn't stop thinking after watching the Odyssey? That this looks and even sounds weirdly familiar. It reminded me of the Ramayana. Now before anyone says, are you seriously comparing Greek mythology with one of India's greatest epics? Hear me out. See, I'm not saying that one copied another. Historians don't have any evidence for that. But once you start noticing the similarities, it's honestly hard to ignore. First up, we have the journey. Odysseus spends 10 years fighting the Trojan War and another 10 years trying to get back home. 20 years away from his wife and his son. Sounds a little familiar, right? Now think about Lord Ram. He too spends years away from his home because of exile. Then his journey becomes about finding and rescuing Sita. Reason different here, culture be different here, but the core, it's the same. The hero is not just fighting enemies, he's trying to return to people he deeply loves. And then there's a loyal wife. While Odysseus is gone, his wife spends years refusing to give up hope. Dozens of suitors want to marry her, but she cleverly delays them, believing her husband will come back.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
Even though Sita's story is different, even after being abducted by Ravan and getting separated from Ram, her faith in him never wavers. Both women become symbols of loyalty and resilience. Another similarity that really stood out to me is the bow. In the Odyssey, when Odysseus finally returns home, nobody except him can string his legendary bow. That's the moment everyone realizes that the true king has returned. And if you've read, seen or even heard stories about Ramayana, this element will instantly remind you of Sita's Swayamvar. King Janak announced that whoever can lift and string Lord Shiva's divine bow will marry Sita. King after king fails, Ram not only lifts it, he snaps it while stringing it. And then there's the war. The Trojan War begins after Helen is taken to Troy, leading the Greek kingdoms into one of the history's most famous battles. Meanwhile, in the Ramayana, Ravan's abduction of Sita leads Ram and his allies to wage war against Lanka. These aren't just wars for land or power. These are deeply personal. They are fought because someone they love has been taken away. So did one inspire the other? Probably not. Most scholars don't believe that one story inspired the other. Instead, they are seen as epics that developed independently in the different parts of the world. Yet they ask similar questions. What makes someone a hero? What does loyalty really mean? And how far would you go for people that you love? Maybe that's one reason why these stories have survived thousands of years. Because whether you're watching these epics from ancient Greece or ancient India, the theme still feels surprisingly universal. And maybe that's why while watching the Odyssey, I couldn't shake the feeling that I've heard these echoes before. So have you watched the Odyssey? If yes, let me know if you find any similarities between the Odyssey and Ramayana, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!